What's going on, collectors? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at everything I picked up at the Winston-Salem, North Carolina card show yesterday. It was by Tidewater Cards and Collectibles, and shout out to them. It was definitely a cool show. There was a mix of some comic books, some toys, a lot of interesting stuff. Basically, the venue was split half and half, so I mostly stuck over on the card side, as you might expect, but I pretty much bought almost nothing but soccer cards, and I think I did pretty well. So I'm going to run back through these in the order I picked them up and give you guys an idea what I paid, and you can let me know, did I overpay? Did I underpay? Did I get lucky? Do I have no idea what I'm doing? Feel free to drop a comment down below. So as soon as I walked in, there was a pretty nice table with some soccer stuff set up. So I could tell this guy he knew what was going on and what he was doing. A lot of times at the shows I've been to in the United States, people do not really know what's going on with football cards or soccer cards, but this guy had a pretty nice display of some graded cards, and he also had some raw cards, so I ended up settling on a pretty good deal with him. These first two that you're going to see were from the same vendor, so this one I ended up getting for $5 as it's marked. So this is a Nabi Keita purple Breakaway Prism from Liverpool in what I would call definitely near mint or better condition, and then we also happened to settle on this mosaic super short print Peacock, which is Rodri, as you can see, Manchester City player if you're not familiar with him, and for Spain. So we ended up settling on these two for $15 because we really couldn't find any comps on Rodri. I know from past experience, though, that Peacock or Genesis or any of those mosaic variations definitely sell for more than $15, so I was actually pretty thrilled with this. The only one I found listed on eBay, and again, listed doesn't necessarily mean it'll sell for this much, but I think it was from somewhere in Asia, listed for $65 with a pretty high amount on the shipping. So getting these two for $15, it looks like numbered out of 99. It looks like these Keita cards typically sell for anywhere from like $10 to $20. So I think if I do list this one up, that pretty much covers the price of these two cards. And if you guys are interested in any of these, they're going to probably be going into my eBay store soon, or feel free to shoot me an Instagram DM if you'd like. But yeah, I think I did pretty well at this first table. So numbered out of 99 with that Keita, and this Rodri, again, it's the Peacock variation from Mosaic, a super short print, not numbered or anything, but looked like it was in really good condition. And given that there's a pretty big game between City and Liverpool coming up this weekend, I mean, I may go ahead and list it up. That game's going to be tomorrow. I'm recording this on Saturday, so maybe list it up this weekend, maybe hold on to it till closer to the World Cup. But again, if you guys are interested in any of that stuff, feel free to reach out via Instagram. So this was from the next table, and I think in total, I think I settled with the vendor for about $15 on this lot as well, which was actually really good, I think, for what this included. So here, we'll go through it one by one. It's a 2010, I guess you'd call it a silver or hollow or refractor. I've seen these not in the shiny variety, but this one has actually got a little bit of shine to it. This is a Josie Altidore 2010 World Cup number 186, and this one is super mint, really clean. And a lot of times that I found these out in the wild, they've been in terrible condition. So this one by itself looks like on eBay it sells for anywhere from $5 to $10. So not bad, given that we have some pretty nice cards from that table as well. Was really happy to find this one in clean condition and also numbered. This is Yusef Paulsen from Rb Leipzig, the Austrian international, and yeah, this one's numbered out of 50. So getting a gold from Chrome, that is always nice. So Chrome Bundesliga, who knows, he might pop up and have a big game sometime. That might be a good time to sell, or could just list it up as is and see what happens. But I was really happy to find that in this vendor's loose soccer. He did have some other cards I was interested in, but this was the second table I walked up to, so I really didn't want to spend all my cash at the beginning. Next up, we have a David Beckham, and this is called Goal Rush from Upper Deck. This one's one I've actually not seen before, so I'd imagine grading-wise it's probably pretty low pop, and this one was also in really clean condition, so you kind of just can't go wrong if you're buying Beckhams or players of that ilk. Definitely is usually a good pickup, and again, that was in this whole stack, which I believe we settled on around $15 or maybe $18. It was kind of an odd number, I remember. But then we have some German match attacks. This is a purple refractor Deo Upamecano, and also these are numbered. So this is from his time at Leipzig. Obviously now he's at Bayern Munich, but this one's numbered out of 299. I'm not super crazy about these, but given that it's an early card of him and he'll probably have a pretty big impact for France in the upcoming World Cup, I was pretty happy to pick this one up on the cheap. And then finally, this is one I might be a little more interested in keeping. Christopher Nkunku, also numbered out of 299 from Chrome Match Attacks. And again, these are in German, which I thought was kind of cool because I've not really seen those around in the US at the shows I've been going to. So both of them in pretty minty condition. I was definitely happy with that. So that was from the second table that I walked up to. Next stack here. This was from a little bit later in the show, but I tell you, this was the deal of the day. This guy was looking to move some soccer product, and he was not super familiar with these players, so this was definitely the deal of the day. So first, we'll start here. I settled on these two cards that you're about to see for $15, which was quite a steal. I worked on getting some other stuff from the same vendor, but it didn't happen to work out. So anyway, this is from Merlin Champions League. This is an Ilkai Gondwan auto, and it is card, let's see what the actual number is, BCA-IG. So pretty minty, pretty decent centering. I was super happy. This guy said he had pack pulled it himself. He had ripped a lot of Merlin and still had this one left over. So having looked at comps, this one goes for about 15. But the card you're about to see with it is going to definitely be worth more than 15, I think. So the next one was also from the same vendor at the same table. And like I said, the Gondwan and the Neymar were 15 in total. So this is a blue refractor from Merlin as well, which I believe he did pull himself. It's got like a little dog hair or something in it, but anyway, we'll clean that up before we get it listed. This is numbered out of 75, so number 7 of 75. And yeah, I was super stoked. I think this one could sell anywhere from maybe, depending if I go the auction route or if I maybe do fixed price, I think this one could go anywhere from 25 to maybe 50 or a little bit more, depending on who's looking for it or when I list it up. But yeah, to get a Gondwan auto and this Neymar out of 75 for $15, I really think you can't go wrong there. So I was super happy with that, and that pretty much made the show for me. After getting the auto, the Neymar, and that Peacock, that really had pretty much made the show worth the drive, because I live in Virginia, so it was a couple-hour drive to get down there, but not bad at all. Again, this was in Winston-Salem, and it was definitely a well-run show. So next up was just from another person that had some raw soccer to look through. I got two of these, actually, so that's a Davies Merlin U23, and then we have a second Davies Merlin U23. So not bad. Both of them were actually pretty good centering on the back too, and usually that's the issue. So this one not so great on centering. This one almost perfect on the back. So I'm thinking maybe list one up and then just maybe hold one. He had been injured some, but Davies is back playing for Bayern now and is looking to definitely impact the World Cup with Canada. So we have a third Davies card that was also in the stack. We have a Future Stars, not numbered or anything, but still a sweet Topps Chrome card for sure, and pretty much mint condition as well on this one. So I don't know if this was all pulled out of packs by the vendor, but definitely happy with those. And we also have a Batistuta historic ticket. This one's probably not a super valuable card, but given that I was trying to make a bulk deal, I just went ahead and picked it up. Now, if you find a color variation, an auto, or a numbered, then that's going to be another story. That might be well worth your time to pick up and invest in. We got a little bit more Merlin. Hyun-Min Son, Wizards of the Pitch. Pretty good centering on the front, and again, that's usually the main issue when you're dealing with Merlin, and not perfect, but decent centering on the back. So I was really stoked on that pickup. Along with those, then we also have another Merlin. Or actually, I'm sorry, this is a Topps Finest. This is Prized Footballers, Marcus Rashford. Yeah, just a good pickup, a silver, a refractor, from a player that's going to hopefully be in demand a little bit more as time goes on. He's been in a slump with United these days, but, you know, an in-demand player, so definitely worth the pickup, I think. And then finally, a silver U23 of our man Ansu Fati, who I believe has again picked up another injury, so that is unfortunate if you're an Ansu Fati investor, but I believe this whole stack was around, again, like the $15 range. I should probably just write down what I pay for each of these little lots, but I believe all those that we just looked at were about 15 again, and that's kind of the sweet spot for me. If I find a few cards that I know have some value, I'm happy to pay in the $10 to $20 range and then keep a few, maybe grade a few, piece them out a little bit here and there on eBay, or just PC some of them as well. Now the next two you're looking at here, these were from the same table, but I walked up once, walked away, did a little bit of searching, came back because this guy was looking to move his soccer product and said he didn't know or care much about soccer, which in that case, I'm happy to pick it up. So we got, this stack was again around like 15 bucks. So I was happy with that. Go ahead and go through this one. So we got a breakaway silver Faran Torres. He's been doing some work at Barcelona lately and should have a pretty good impact for Spain. I mean, I wish it was numbered or something, but should be impacting Spain in the summer. So that one I was happy to find. We got a Lucas Peron rookie card. Also, this one is numbered from Merlin. So out of 250, definitely nice. I like the cracked ice look on the front. That was a good pickup, I think. Then we have a silver U23 Sandro Tonali. So definitely a young star for not only Milan, but Italy. And the centering was not bad on that one. The next few are going to all be mosaics, and I'm assuming these are called red reactive, but I haven't looked them up yet, or red prism or something like that. So these are not numbered either, but this was just in the guy's stack. I need to do a little more research on these, to be honest, but I just went ahead and picked them up because they were some color variations of some players I recognize. So defenders don't always do the best in terms of selling, but they do sell if you list them up a lot of the time. Then we got Yankto, another red. Then we have Rodak, hopefully I'm saying that close to correct, from Slovakia. And that is a rookie card with a color variation, so that's nice to see. Then we got Joao Felix, who's actually started to get back into the news and the hype cycle a little bit for Atleti. I really don't think that's the club he needs to play at to really get the max hobby hype. I'm pretty down on Atleti as far as watching them from a fan perspective. And to be fair, I don't watch a ton of La Liga, but the games I see Atleti play, I am not a fan of their style, not really a fan of Simeone, so I'm kind of more looking out to just grab the prospects maybe there and hope that Joao gets a move or does some big stuff for Portugal. But I think that one was worth picking up. And then finally, this was a numbered card. Nobody crazy, but from MLS Chrome, we got Samuel Petit. I'm sorry, not Petit, Piet. Make sure I correct myself on that. But yeah, just a little numbered card out of 199. So I've had good luck selling these. Some people think these don't sell, and that's fine, but usually almost anything numbered MLS Chrome has sold for me in the past. It might sit for a little bit, but given that we picked these up for a good deal, I think we can probably move that here soon as well. And then this was back at the same table again later. Now this last stack, as well as, speaking of MLS Topps Chrome, this was a trade. So I had a non-sport card. I had a Ozzy Osbourne SGC 8.5 Panini Smash Hits. So that's like just a music card that has some other pretty famous pop stars and artists in it, like Prince, Michael Jackson are in that set, and a few others. But I was valuing it at around maybe $60 to $70 because I'd had it listed for a long time on eBay and had to go ahead and just obviously cancel the listing since I finally made a trade for it. But I traded for this stack of soccer as well as this. So I think honestly I gave the vendor a pretty good deal on that one. But you know, other than that trade, I think I pretty much came out ahead on almost everything else I bought yesterday. But I'll go ahead and show you guys what was in this last stack. And again, this was a trade for a non-sport card that I was having trouble selling on eBay. And a lot of times when that happens, if I can find a willing trade partner, I'm happy to go ahead and move it. So we got a pink Walker Zimmerman X-Fractor as well as a Walker Zimmerman just base card from Chrome. And then we got a little bit out of some Donruss soccer. So we got an Isak from Sweden, and this is the green Velocity. So that was a cool pickup. Don't think it's numbered or anything, but still a nice pickup, I think. And then we have actually a numbered card here, which I don't think the vendor knew much about the USMNT, because this numbered out of 99 Aronson, I'm sure it goes for way more than most of the other, you know, more like base type stuff of Aronson. But I was really happy to pull that out in the trade. And then finally we have an Odegaard silver Optic. He did just score a goal today for Arsenal, even though they took a loss to Brighton. And then we have a Calvert-Lewin silver from Mosaic. And lastly, from there, we have a Steven Bergvine, which is another red color variation. I still got to research these a little bit more, so I don't know if this was a great pull out of there or a semi-good pull out of there, but it's a nice color match for the Dutch kit. And then our very last card out of that vendor's stack was this Franco Kovacevic. This one's numbered as well. It's a Pitch Prodigies insert, and it is a rookie card, so that always helps, and is numbered out of 299. So even though some people sleep on MLS, I can tell you from experience, I've had pretty good luck selling numbered MLS stuff on eBay. There are some diehard MLS fans out there, whether you believe me or not. There's certain cards I've listed up that are numbered and they sell almost instantly. So I've had pretty good luck selling Topps Chrome MLS, surprisingly to some people perhaps, but they've done well for me. So I'm going to probably go ahead and maybe list up some of that MLS stuff because we have this to open, and I think I'm going to maybe just do a separate video ripping that, or maybe rip it on Instagram or something like that. But yeah, to recap, I think the deals of the day were certainly this Rodri, a Peacock variation. I was so stoked to find that, and I think I settled on a very, very good price. And then this Keita, so purple, out of 99. Keita, definitely was happy to find that. And then obviously the other big pulls of the day, if I can get these without spilling my coffee. Other big pulls of the day were this numbered out of 75 Neymar, so definitely was stoked to pull that out in a good deal, and this Gundo autograph. So I might even just hold on to that for a little bit. I think he could definitely have some pretty big impact for Germany in the upcoming World Cup, and obviously City could be winning the title here, whether it's Champions League or Premier League in the next month or so. So I think that Gondwan was definitely a solid pickup. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure you drop a like, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know if you're interested in any of these cards. I'd be happy to work out a deal with you, or if you see them on eBay, just say that you know me from YouTube, Instagram. Maybe we've connected there, and I will absolutely cut you a deal. But stay tuned, as I think we'll probably open this Topps Chrome box either on Instagram or on YouTube. So appreciate you guys watching. Have a good one.